Thank you very much, Gaelic, and thank you, Minister, for coming into the House this evening, and you're very welcome, John Finuncane. This is a very important week for the Finuncane family, Anglo-Irish relations, and in my opinion a very important week for justice. I absolutely support this motion, and I think of the Finuncane family sitting at their dinner table in such normality of a Sunday evening, and then have their father and husband so brutally, so viciously murdered, have their lives destroyed, their futures changed forever. And for 30 years, Geraldine Finuncane and her family have campaigned tirelessly, with great dignity and incredible determination. How many times do citizens of this country, members of this Oireachtas, have to stand here in one of these houses and ask the UK government to act with integrity and decency towards Ireland and its citizens? It seems relentless. I'm so sick of the UK government not adhering to agreements with the Irish governments. My entire life I've been acutely aware of British government treating Irish citizens with disdain. We are our own people, we have our own sovereignty, and are they not ashamed of themselves at this stage? They purport to uphold the law, but when it comes to Ireland, we see time and time again they do not consider us a sovereign people, and therefore don't feel that they should have to uphold basic international agreements. Secretary of State for Northern Ireland, Brandon Lewis, has committed to taking a decision on whether a public inquiry before the end of November. This decision he should not be making. They already agreed to it. We are coming to a time in our history where we need to start healing. There has been decades, centuries of hurt, betrayal, lies, secrets. Last weekend we commemorated Bloody Sunday in 1920. Tears rolled down the faces of many people, me included, looking at the commemoration in Croke Park. My sons were devastated to think that the British Army could do something like this, horrified that children were murdered. One of them says to me, "Mammy, those wee boys didn't get to grow up." They didn't get to grow up. And many, many people over the last 100 years in this country had to grow up and grow old without their husband, their wife, their parent, their brother, their sister, aunts or uncles. There is no hierarchy of pain or heartache, no hierarchy of justice, no hierarchy of truth. No one person's truth is worth more than another's. This country has secrets and hurt around many, many corners. Violence has caused hurt. The secrets behind that violence cause endless hurt, bitterness and an inability to move on or even grieve properly. The families need the truth. They deserve the truth, and that truth comes from every side, needs to come from every side. Being from Cooley in North Louth, I am constantly reminded of Jean McConville. I played in that beach she was buried on. Did I play on top of her unmarked grave? Did I play and build sandcastles on top of the hopes and dreams and futures of her children that she was so viciously stolen from? Somebody somewhere can give answers to the McConville family, and yet they don't. Somebody somewhere can give answers to the Oliver family on the murder of Tom Oliver, and yet they don't. Somebody somewhere can give the answers to the family of all the disappeared, and yes, they don't. Somebody somewhere can give answers to the family of murdered Paul Quinn, and yet they don't. The list goes on. And yes, the British government can provide truth and give answers, and yet they keep refusing to do so. We need the truth from everyone. We need the truth about the victims of violence on every side. We will never heal on this island with the gaping wounds of betrayal, distrust, heartache if these secrets are left open. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.